which is this one. This is slightly a real-time data set where you find houses of Bangalore, like for those, like you have area type, availability, location, and few other things, right? Like area, number of bathrooms, number of balcony, and finally how much it is, like what's the price of it. Okay, so but thing is, like if you see this data set, you also have something like strings, right? So these are actually let's go to that and explore it. Let me run the first part. So other things are not needed, but at least okay. Okay. So I'm just importing that, like I don't need any of those calculation. I just want to explore this data set. So I'm reading this data set now, like I have stored it in my local somewhere. So this is the head, and earlier what we have done is, like we have taken only those numerical values. These three are having numericals, right? So we have taken these three numerical values. On top of that, we tried to do prediction here. Like for that, we formed a data set, but eventually we again went to our randomly created data set, but that is a different issue. But let's explore this data set, how we can use something like values like this. Okay, there is a text here, right? So you can't use it directly into the model, because like model expects some kind of a numerical value for it, because like you have other computations like this. You'll be having the matrix multiplications, additions, and all those. Like you can't be doing it with like string values here, right? So it doesn't make sense. So for that purpose, what we'll be doing is, we first let's first explore one of this column here. So actually df.info, if you give, so you'll be getting all the values like this. If it is like float, see these three bar, balcony, price are like showing float, so these are numerical. But if you see the other things, you can see like total square feet actually is a float value, but it is given as object. This may be because like there are like few empty values over there. Okay, that will be an issue sometimes. So such kind of scenario, like you'll be getting uh, let's see like each of them. Similarly, like but these, you know, that these are what you say, these are your uh, like strings, like what you have inside it, right? But if you see the names, like this is like saying like some kind of types, right? So let's explore each of them. Area type. So for this column, if you want to know what different values you have, how to know is, like there is this uh, in pandas there is a feature called value counts. So if you do that, what you'll be getting is, you'll be getting what are the different values you have here and how many of them were there. So in total number of columns which were available in data in DF, you have like super built area at, in like 8,700 columns and as rows, and built up area in like 2,400, and plot area in this one, and a capital area. So all our like column area type contains one of these four. Okay, like it's like our row will be one of these category, right? So we call these variables as categorical variables. Okay, similarly it will be the case with the second one as well, availability as well. It's like something like yes, no, or oh wow. So this is actually, I think, a date. There is this ready to move also there, and few are having December, May, and few dates. This is actually mix of so many things. So it's not a kind of like a good experiment, a good variable to explain in the initial phases. So let me go forward, take one more thing. So this is location, okay? So location, Whitefield, you have 540, Sarjapur Road, you have like few, similarly like many others. Okay, so this is again a categorical variable, right? If you see, so even the other one is we can treat it as a categorical variable. There are like so many coming up from there. So similarly, size. Okay, this will be simple one to check because like this has like so many categories, right? For explanation, it won't be so easy to do. Similarly, dot size dot value counts. Let me go further. Even here there is this, like sometimes if you see in real time data set, this will be a problem where you will have like 2 BHK and like 2 bedroom. These are same, right? Similarly, 10 bedroom, there are like, let me close this. It will jump to this always. Okay. So if you see, so this needs some kind of pre-processing. You have 10 BHK and also 10 bedroom. Similarly, 11 bedroom and 11 BHK. See, so all these, like you have actually have to merge, like do some kind of pre-processing before and merge those. Like means like wherever you have bedroom, you replace it with BHK, and then you can do the processing. So just like that, like maybe it's not needed now. Let me try to do one of them just like this. Okay, I'll quickly do it. Apply. You can directly do replace, I guess. Let's do that. If not, you can't do replace directly. So, okay. One thing you can do is like you have to split these two using space, and then next, like for the second part, if it is bedroom, you make it BHK, something like that. Such kind of logic you have to do. Let's not waste time into that. Okay. So all these, so best one to take is like this one, which will have very easy to explain thing. Like I'll take this for convenience, only this. So let's say our DF is DF of, we have taken few things here, right? Previously we have taken this as DF, you can remember. Let me take the whole. Okay, so I'm taking the whole. Now I'm also adding this area type here. Okay, so we can actually have to add like all, that would still be fine, but just for our simplicity, I'm not taking any of the others for explanation purpose. Okay, so where is it? So you have something like this. Let us say your data frame is something like this. So for this, in case you want to use these, how can we use different categorical variables like string values here? We can't directly feed. So what we'll do is we have to make a separate column for each. You see here, we have like 4 different values, right? We can make something like is super built area 0 or 1. We can, and similarly is build up area. Similarly, for each of these, this row, a column will split into 4 different columns. Let me do that. There is an option to do it like directly using our pandas. So let's see, it's like a dummy column from there. Uh, oh, let me search now. Pandas dummy. Wow. Get dummies. But suggestion looks something completely irrelevant. It's get dummies. Okay. If you see, if you do this get dummies, what did you get is like a kind of, these are the four types what you have in this area, right? So these four types, it is converted each into a column, and wherever, like in the first row, it is super build type, right? So all the others are 0 and super build type is 1. Similarly, second is plot area, where others are 0, plot area is 1, something like this. Okay, so such kind of thing is possible by doing directly get dummies, or you can write your own code as well, that is also fine. So once you do this, now this is a data frame which will contain same number of rows as uh, our like data frame. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to combine this with previous one. So for that, what you should be doing is take data, we have this to join two data frame, we use it like merge, right? So we can use merge as well, or there is concat as well. Let's see what this will give. And then, okay, first argument. Okay, these two, okay, concat has gone down, but not here. Let's use only merge. We can also use this like just slightly, we have to change something, but let me use these two because it is with index, right? Now we have, because these are different at row level. Let me use this comma, left index equal to true, right index equal to true, equal to left. It will be same, but see, if you do this now, we are able to join all those things within the same data frame. Okay, now just that we have to delete this area type because it is a string. That information is available in these four columns, so we will be using that. And then now the new one can be passed through like let's do that as well. Draw x is equal to 1 in place equal to true. This will delete our area column. Okay, once you do that, then just this. See, now that area column is deleted, and we are able to see these things. Okay, now what we can do is, like previously we have taken these four as inputs because those are numerical, but now these as well are, these four as well are numerical values, so we can take these as well. Okay, so this is how we can convert our categorical variables to a numerical and then use it for a training model. Okay, so similarly, this is the same case with others as well. But why I did not take others is these have like so many categories. It will just blow up this data frame to like 100 columns. So it won't be so convenient for explanation. So I have taken only one column here and explained it. Okay. So this is about how to convert your data from categorical to numerical for machine learning purpose.